Hello everyone. Today is Thursday, June 1st. It is 8:57 a.m. Welcome to another episode of Crypto Wars. What's going on in the markets? Well, let's find out, shall we? Now, the global market capitalization is already back to 87, 88 billion. It peaked out at 90.5 billion. I just recently made a little episode about how I think it's going to reach 200 billion. Considering the fact that it is bouncing back this fast, it might be a lot sooner than expected. I'm aiming for the 2 billion range before I see a correction, maybe between 160 and 200. 160 on the safe side for sure. The altcoins are about to bounce back. We're already seeing that with, for example, with Ripple. I'm not surprised Ripple's having a really good day. It's just not a shocker. I think it's going to actually return to its market cap it once was. I'm not in Ripple. I don't plan on being in Ripple. But I think people that are looking at Ripple should really consider the fact that you're only going to see it maybe double or triple or quadruple. Where on the other hand, you could see other coins like Steam, maybe even Vertcoin go 10x. Not that that's going to happen, but at least it's a possibility with those coins. I think Ripple does have a lot behind it, but at the same time, I don't know. I think if you saw how much it corrected when it did go down, I think that should be a red flag for you. But I mean, yesterday we saw a little boost in the alts when they kind of went down once Bitcoin started going up, which is normal. Bitcoin is going to continue to go up. I think Bitcoin is going to see a little bit of resistance at between 240 and 270. And then I think the alts are going to spike when it does see that resistance. It's not that it's going to crash again, but it's going to hit its head on the roof a couple times. It's going to see some turbulence, between 270 and 240, just because that is a resistance point. Not that it's going to crash, but it's just going to slow down a little bit, I think. If it breaks through that, though, see it go extremely high. I think that's good for altcoins as well. Because right now, I think what's going to happen is that alts are just kind of they're stabling out right now. I mean, if you look at even Steam for the last 4 days, it's in between 1600 Satoshi, or not Steam. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not talking about Steam. I clicked the wrong one. Between 4400 Satoshi and 4000 Satoshi. So yeah, I mean, everything's looking like it's completely back to where it was. Steam I think is at $1 right now just because of the rise of Bitcoin price, which is good. We're against the USDs, we're doing well. I think you're going to continue to see this pattern. I don't know what breakouts are imminent or whatever, but I think by the end of this week, we're going to see a lot of altcoins start going through the roof. We're going to see Bitcoin keep rising. I mean, it's just an exciting time to be in the crypto space. This is like history in the making. This is something that will be in the history books. When it comes to business classes and everything, it's pretty outstanding the times we're living in. I think those that have been a part of it from the beginning know, and they'll be rewarded from it. Those that haven't won't be, and that's just the way the game plays. I mean, if you're just in this to make money and you didn't see the technology as a way that could save humanity, you're going to pay for that. And vice versa, if you saw it as a way it's going to save humanity, you're going to be rewarded. And that's pretty fair, Trading's pretty fair in the sense that, look, I trade you for this price and we agree on it. It's not theft, it's not scamming, it's a trade. It's fair trade. It's not. It's just, I don't know how to explain it. Trading is trading, and that's the way it is. So, you're selling scamming is like selling something or going to sell someone something and then just not either doing the service or doing a really terrible job with the service, whatever it may be. But when people go into this, they know that there's risk involved. They know what's going on. So As far as individual coins, Gridcoin is kind of correcting a little bit. It's just kind of hanging out. I think a lot of coins are about to explode. If you want my honest opinion, I think they're just about to boost. I think a lot of them are. I think all the altcoins are about to break out. Not just one or two, but a lot of them I think are going to do really well. So, just keep an eye out, be vigilant. This is pretty wild times we're living in. We're already back to the $90 million market cap we once were at. So the market's definitely finding its place again after that correction. It probably took about 2 weeks since it started going down to be back to where it was, which is really nothing in the scheme of things. Yeah, it was a long 2 weeks. I'll give you that. It was a long 2 weeks. But if you got through this, man, you survived that shakeout. So now it's a game of how high. It's exciting. This is great. This is everything we hope for. I think Steam, I don't know, man. Just because, I'm in Steam the most, I might as well give a little, analysis on it. I think what's going to happen is Steam is going to reach $1 billion in market cap. I want to see it go up to like $2 billion. Just in between their Dash and Litecoin. Alright, above Ether Classic. That'd be crazy. I don't know if it's going to go that high. I do think that if the idea starts catching on, which it very well can, with the price rise, because there will be such good payouts on the website, that it could go exponentially. I think it's up there with Ripple and Ether and Bitcoin. I think it's a top 5 coin. Where in that top 5, I don't know. But I think it's a top 5, if not top 6 coin. As for Vertcoin's sleeping in the background right now. For all those that have been following me, it's just stable. Everything's stable. It bumped up a little bit last night, and now it's back. That's a little pregame. That's showing you what's to come. Okay, it's about to zoom. Everything's about to zoom. Okay. All coins are about to break out. That's basically what I'm saying. And, as you can see, Bitcoin, my prediction, it's going to go in between that 2,400, 2,700. Then it's going to start to see a slight pullback, maybe at 2,400 exactly, where there's some turbulence. It's not going to be a big pullback, okay? But once that happens, then altcoins are going to boost, okay? So what's going to happen is it's going to go up to 24. You know what's going to go up to? It's going to go up exactly to 24.62. Why? Because I'm just looking at the chart, and that's what it's pointing me to. I don't know if it's actually going to go that. It can go up farther, down farther. But you're going to see resistance at this level, and it's not going to correct a lot. It's just going to kind of hit its head on the roof, right? Go back down. And once it goes back down, I'm telling you right now, it's going to flood into all the altcoins, and the altcoins are going to gone to the moon. That's it. Okay? And yeah, keep an eye on gold and silver too. If you want to win this war, you can't be in it forever. If you want to win the war, you got to cash in in the gold and shit. So, over time. Not that I don't love crypto, but I like gold too, man. I'm an investor. See, that's the thing. You can't be obsessed with any one thing if you're an investor, any one area, because it's going to hurt you. Because everything that goes up, if it's going to go up forever, it's going to have to make corrections in between now and forever. Okay? You want it to go down. You want cheaper coins. Once you're out. So that's just to keep in mind. I like to mention that because I think people tend to forget. So, all right, that's all I got to say. Leave me comments, upvote me, and follow me on Steemit. If you're watching this on YouTube, check out my link. I'm on Steemit. So that's all I got to say. Peace.